And with that, we are live. I figure we're probably going to have a little bit less of a turnout considering this is done on a Friday morning and not a Saturday afternoon. However, we have quite the submission list to go through today. So once we start seeing some people hop in, we can just get the ball rolling and just start knocking these wonderful images that I'm sure you've all made. Hello, Dark and Float. That's so funny. I saw you both kind of chilling around in the server. Ayla, what's going on? I heard it's like midnight for you, Dark. So, Spectrabite, what's up? Good to have you. Cool. Just woke up. Solo! Got a whole crew going. Look at that. I'm such a friendly, familiar faces. I just got a YouTube notification for myself. Honking in. All right. Let's just go through it. Did I have any? I'm sure I had some stuff I wanted to say that's kind of just leaving my brain. I told myself, write what you want to talk about down, and then I didn't. But almost dinner time. Oh yeah, ain't it? What up, Nawaf? Hey Shookey, what up, Jay? Good to have you. Been a while. Means time to feed the doggos. Wonderful. Love the doggos. Pretty doggos. Yeah, why don't we just begin? Ridzan Maizara? Hello? And then I'm gonna get a little overlay there. Let's just do it. Let's just go through them. Why not? Starting off here with, we're gonna go backwards because I was noticing that a lot of people this go around were really rushing the edits, trying to just be the first person. And, you have a full 3 days. There's no reason to rush at all. Evans, what's up? Hermione Miles, hello. Mr. Branderson. Shikiri, yo. What's the haps? Nah, not much. I have to do math and science, so I won't be able to catch the rest of the stream. You know what, Coops? That's totally okay. I appreciate you hopping in and saying hello, peeking your head in. You are one of the people who submitted kind of later, so if you hang around for at least 10 minutes, we'll get your image. We're gonna start off though with Vinicom. What? Oh my goodness! Look at that. Objective, find them. Where did he get all the steampunk assets? A lot of new faces since my last visit. Really? Well, I guess it's been a while then. Is Mike... I think I made it work. Hello? Is that better? I am so sorry if you just got completely destroyed, because that's what it was telling me. In fact, yeah, I don't know what this is. It looks like BioShock. Vinicor game when. I was actually about to go to sleep. I don't blame ya. Finally caught a stream. What up? Free Unity asset pack. Most of the submissions are fire. I don't know. I haven't looked. I'm doing this completely blind. I've only seen one, and that's because the person sent it to me, and that was Mr. Moon. So once they appear on the list, I'll pull up their image because I have it. Your audio is glitching. It should be okay now. If it is still glitching, let me know. But yeah, this is just a cool image. there's so much to it. There's so many different little assets. You got the little character here. You got the time of day. Shut up. You got a modern gun, power meter, mana and health. Must be like an attributes menu. Cruelty Squad. Kinda, I mean, I haven't played Cruelty Squad, but from what the gameplay I've seen and just like the HUD overlays, that's kind of what I, you know. No audio? No, audio is fine, okay. Floofy, what up? I don't know, this is such a cool background, and the brown and purple contrast super well. So it just such a very, very unique image. Super stylized, very Vinicom. I love it. I love it. All right. Complete tonal change here. More of a the lean bridge. More of a who is this by? I apologize. I did not read that out. This was sent in by Delta and Tickle, and it's definitely a weird core, I guess. Welcome back. Are you awake? I mean, it's composed really well and it's edited pretty solid. I wonder how many other ones we're gonna get that look similar to this. Yeah, it's classic weirdcore. You have a bright cloudy sky, angelic eyes, and mushrooms. 'Cause, you know, more is less, apparently. Thank you, Delta and Tickle. Cool image. It's edited pretty well. I see you took the time to actually clear each individual space here, and I do appreciate that. It makes the image look a lot more, you know, edited. And I see that you adjusted the contrast and the brightness of the bridge to make it match with the blue sky. So, good job. All right, Coops. You're up next. Oh. Oh. That's just some horror imagery right there. Wow. Okay, so it's been darkened. You got rid of the road lines, and then you have the... Okay, so Coops is... Shookey, is it okay that I had to submit again because my house lost power 2 seconds before I submitted originally? Yeah, it's fine. Is this... I hope I'm looking at the right one. There's a second Ayla? No. That's... Ayla? What was I saying? So, Coops' art... They're a master at making anomalies because they're always contorted and disfigured, and they're not fully complete, but that's not to hinder it, it's to add. Not to say this isn't fully complete, but, you know, it's lacking facial elements, it's lacking a mouth, a visible mouth, and that just makes it creepier all the more. I don't know, this is... I mean, the background just looks like it's watercolored. It's just so freaky. And it's not in your face. It's subtle horror. It's good horror. It's not just like Slender Man at the end of the bridge, or a siren head or something. It's this anomaly that only has one visible working eye, and you can kind of make out the nose shape, so you can tell it is like a face. And then of course there's this mist, which almost makes me think, because I took this image, the original image from CoopsMcGee, and removed the smoke. It looks like CoopsMcGee actually used their original image that they sent in with the smoke. Interestingly enough. Because if you didn't know, I did take this image from Coops, and I removed the black smoke here, and just kind of made it more of a grayish background. So, I also have a YouTube link in the description. Coops image lore. Yeah. Okay. Next we got Evans, who is here, but they have a Roblox game, so we'll save that to the end. Joda Octavius. Whoa. Kind of reminds me of your submissions, Dark. Just with this part anyway. Let's see, there's an upside down text. I'm back. Bless this mess I've made. This is your submission, Dark. I clicked on the wrong link. Okay. So this was submitted by Dark of all traits, not the other person I read, which makes a lot more sense because this just screams Dark of all traits. And it's really great to see their work again because it's been a while since Dark has submitted. This is awesome though. Very it's like Renaissance horror art. I don't know how to explain it. It's that aspect of like anthropology or philosophy, but it's like contorted and twisted. You know, because I see the astrology thing back here, and you have the philosophy psychology thing going on here, and just creates such a unique spread. BDXA, what's up? This one was epic. Everything looks like it belongs. Yeah. It's so colorful as well. You have the overtone of purple, but then there's also green, blue, and red mixed into it, overlaid almost with like a glitch effect. Tarot card core? I don't remember that. But yeah, that as well. You have that tarot look. I mean, both of these characters on the left and right, the human head and the owl. And I didn't even mention the silhouette in the middle that's coming towards you. Thank you, Dark. Amazing image. Alright. This was the one that was submitted by the person from before, Joda Octavius. Oh, wow. These submissions so far, and this is what I'm worried about, and I know it's going to happen, but I'm okay with it, is because I'm going backwards, we're going to see a descending level of quality, where the quality is just gonna decrease as we go on, because, you know, the first submissions are the people who just want to speed run it. But look at this. Shut up. Sorry. Just wow. I mean, obviously it's the character from Stranger Things. That doesn't take away from the image at all. This is so well drawn and composed. The lighting with the red lightning illuminating aspects of the image where it's present, and then everything else is this clouded, foggy smoke. And then I can't even imagine how long it must have taken for all this line work. Darkly draws. Amazing. Simply amazing. Oh, wow. This might be like the third or fourth Stranger Things submission I've ever gotten, but it is by far the best. I mean, you don't even have to be a Stranger Things, fan to appreciate how well done this is. I'm not sure if the creature is masked in, because a lot of their parts are kind of rippled. That could just be part of the effect, and I think it might be. Just because of the lighting. Like, the lighting is so well done. I'm so impressed by this. Amazing work, Darkly Draws. Alta, I just wanted to go to Amise but the monster had to ruin it. Free snacks. Looks like a whole album cover. Honestly, this is probably one of the best submissions I've seen in these competitions so far. Right? You get it, Spectrabite. The Highway. Wow. I'm gonna have to keep that one up. Okay, Joe Tipple. Hanging with my nomies. Here we are. Definitely more of a classical approach. Is there just like a PNG of these guys? I like the text. I think it's kind of unique with the outline, the double outline. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Yes, yes. There we go. You can get the Darkly, you get the certified Shookey badge. Mwah. This is quite the piece. And yeah. We might give some more to the other people. And but for now, we'll do one. Joe, I gotta say, your editing skills are improving. If I were to critique, I would say stop using the default silhouetted girl that's standing at a slight tilt, because it really distracts. Besides that, I think you inserted the clouds very well. And I think these little splotches right here are also done very well. If I wasn't, you know, not numb, if I hadn't seen this everywhere, I'm sure it would come off as creepy. A lot more creepy. But, you know, we've all just seen it so many times, it doesn't really have an effect. Great editing, otherwise, and I look forward to seeing what you do next. I will be happy if you put my image in the video. That is their name. There we go. It's kind of a basic background there. Nothing wrong with that. Excuse me. I do hope they are happy I included the image. What else is there to say? Sorry for the inconvenience, but I can't drop a GIF into here. My submission will be the first thing that shows up if you search my name in Discord. Thank you for your time. All right, we'll get to that one later. Spectrabite. Oh, wow. Very Inception inspired, I feel like. Ah, typical Spectrabite. I would not have realized that you made the image, but there are, you know, discernible features that show that yes, indeed, Spectrabite recreated the entire image, assuming in Blender. I gotta ask, do you all think it would look better or worse without the melting effect? Because I think, personally, Spectrabite, this image could just stand on its own without the text and without the effect. Just because I think this is such a cool concept. Spec modeled this. It's amazing, indeed. I always look at the holes in the railings whenever there's a new edit. Yeah. The other one didn't have the holes edited out. Yeah, it's a very clear way to show attention to detail. I used her because she was following the person who was taking the image. That's why I put stop following me. Right, and your image isn't the problem, Joe. It's just the fact that everybody and their mother uses that same PNG. I have seen that PNG every single time I stream. I have seen the PNG of the eyes every single time I've streamed. There's nothing wrong with using it, but it's not original. Your edits are original. Your editing is original, but what you are using is not. If you want to create something fully original, you don't want to reuse popular assets. No offense. Again, I thought your image was well done. And that I'm not just shouting at you. This goes for everybody. So, take that what you will. All right, I gotta stop typing for 1 or 2. Gotcha. Like, this is not a bad image. I promise you it's not. I'm just giving you my honest feedback. I DM'd you a version without the melting. Yeah, I like this better, personally. It's a less is more kind of thing. But I understand why you might have thought you should have, you know, added more. I would only say it's just due to the image's simplicity itself and the fact that it is just a bridge with an empty open sky. But great work. I'm always impressed by your work and how quick you can create 3D environments and scenes. Hey Shookey, how can I send you a liminal space that I created? Sorry I was salty. Oh, you're good, bro. And it's fine. Don't apologize. You weren't being salty. I completely get it. It's your work, and if someone on the internet were to critique my work, I wouldn't be happy about it either. You like the melty one more? Alright. Hop into the next one here. Ooh, Remy. Remy guts for... Alright. Place your bets now. Are we gonna get another rat lore? Chat kind of slowing a lot. Yeah, the YouTube is like a 45-second delay. It's quite awful. Hey, Kieran, what's up? Did you submit an image this go around? By the way, what's everybody got to drink? I got myself some coffee and some Replenish Zero Orange Mango Electrolyte flavor 7-Eleven drink. Pay your taxes? I do pay my taxes. Rat? Rat lore? Rat will be present? Let's hope so, right? Alright. Without further ado, will Remy deliver? Remy delivered! We got the rat! Are you sure? You've come a long way. Would be a shame if you gave in. Keep going, kid. Don't let your traumas consume the beauty in you. Oh. Truer words have never been said. Oh. It's cool. Different perspective. The rat's on 4 paws instead of... Hey, Nitro, what's going on? The rat's on 4 paws instead of 2, which most of the time the rat will be on 2. So, we got a quadruped rat this go around. Different shape as well. Yeah. They also changed the background, of course. Give it that red effect. Lavender tea, nice, nice. Yay, rat, yep. Rat equals happiness. What is the movie called? The Ants Get Revenge? Ant Bully? Or Ants? Anyways, very good. Thanks. Remy's a true artist. Try turning the speed to ×2 to get to the closest to live? Oh, for the chat? Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I think. Nope. There is no... There's no way I can increase the speed. I can only have them on for a certain amount of time. That move was Pog. Oh, I see. It's the fake chat. Wait, it's not the fake chat. I'm sorry. I'm so confused. The viewer's side? Are you saying for everybody to turn the stream to ×2? Thank you, Remy. Ooh. Mr. Forward Wick. Mr. Arctic Monkey. Got some end of the world, last thing you see vibes. First and foremost, they paid attention to detail. They got rid of the holes in the railing. Inserted this very subspace, colorful background. I see a lot of purples, greens, and reds. And then they have this orange massive planet with this comet coming towards us. We can see that with the action line in the way it kind of enlarges the closer it comes. And it has this brightness to it that illuminates the photo compared to everything else in the image. And you can see that with the shadow being cast here, which really makes the perspective interesting because it makes you think, how large is this planet? And how large is this thing coming at you? I hate California? Well, no one, not the whole time, just to catch up and chat and stuff. The light looks like an anglerfish from the Miracle musical cover album. I didn't know there was an anglerfish in the Miracle musical cover album. I appreciate the reference, though, because any reference to Tally Hall is a good one. Yeah, I guess it does look like an anglerfish, though. What's the ants on the floor? See when I drop a tennis ball on... Why am I reading comments about ants? That's the second ant comment. No, it's like the third ant comment. Ford did goat on the camera lighting. I didn't get a notification. Am I late? Remy, good to have you. We just went over yours. We were placing bets on whether or not there would be rat lore, and thankfully there was. So if you wanna go back 2 minutes and you know, go over your image, feel free to. But we're gonna keep moving on. I like this image. The giant plant shooting star in the new sky gives a comfortable feeling. Yeah. Sup, Shookey? Sup, Basil? How's it going? Okay. Galactic Shard. Took me 2 hours. Software used is Ibis Paint X. I'll give it that it's creepy and whatnot, but I'm kind of resisting the urge to. Why did they use the cursed emoji face? I'm sorry, I just... Hold on. Like... This is all I can see. Is that mean? Because I know they probably spent like a long time, I mean 2 hours, making this image and making the character. The character's cool. I like that they got the whole, you know, long arm, one arm. Is that not it? Oh. Alright. Clearly. There we go. Good job. Attention to detail with changing the background here. I like that you also made the bridge red. And I see that there's this kind of light illuminating that you actually see from their clothes. One critique, and this goes for anybody who inserts objects, people, things into images, is make sure you give them a shadow, because it makes them look like they're physically there a lot more. But great work, Galactic Shard. Alrighty, here's one that I know a lot of people have been waiting for. The one and only, the wonderful Ayla, with their, once again, just beautiful image. Super, super stylized, and it speaks for itself. Ayla, you get the certified badge. I mean, I want to hear what you all have to say. It was my fave when I saw it. I love this one. Robbie, hey, good to see you back. Thanks, Robbie. Your boy Wispy. Don't tell Felix about this. Felix Schelberg. I love this one. Feels unreal. Second favorite. This one slaps. Anxiety! Opossum, what up? Florida Drive Simulator. Cool wind turbines, I don't know, .png. That's the file name. Ayla always knocks it out of the park. And I gotta say, the level of detail is always spectacular. There's a little barely, here I can actually, barely noticeable right here is a little film rip, which just makes it feel all the more unreal and real at the same time. So, amazing work, Ayla. Also, I like how the sun is here in the middle, so it just kind of completes the image. Composition is great. It's like the opposite of the Stranger Things one. They are both so good, but one is heaven and the other one is hell. Yeah, let me see. Is it this? No. There you go. I'm going to have a lot of fun making the video for this. All of us could drink some cold soda and feel like the wind in this image. Standing on top of the bridge, standing off to the side, letting the wind hit you, just drinking back some nice chilled cola. Yeah. All right, next up we got Tyler, who always submits something unique. Alrighty. Look at that. Going with another Mario reference, is last time they used Bomb on Battlefield. This go around they're doing Mario Kart, specifically Rainbow Road. Which, yeah, I'm glad somebody did it. That's awesome. I like how they made the bridge transparent. Tyler's editing is always so... The reason it's stylized is because they have so many elements to it where they completely transform the entire image. And this one, I would even say, is a minimal edit compared to what they normally have. But I mean, just like, look at the sheer amount of things they had to insert. The stars. These ones obviously were manual because they're all the same looking. And then the moon here with the clouds, the rainbow rings, the lens flare, the bridge itself, having Mario. You see, look, Mario even has a little drop shadow. That's what I'm talking about, is it makes him feel more physically present. So, apart from the Mario Kart reference, it's actually amazing. Is this Minecraft OST I hear? No, this is Ludo. This is Raw Oddities. That's the album name. Ludo, unfortunately, is not here, but that's alright. Rainbow Road, Rainbow Road. Funky Kong's gonna speedrun it. Anime moment. Reminds me of a lot of Pokemon splash art visuals. Sorry I gotta go, but I'll be back in about an hour and a half. All right, Coops. It's always good to have you. Thanks for catching us for a little bit. Thank you for your submission. Stay fresh. King Ramses will forever give me nightmares. Ooh! Ooh! I'm giving this one a Shookey approval because I'm biased and just because. We not only have King Ramsay, but we got the Spirit of the Harvest Moon up here. And, oh, and cats, and the fox, and the quack duck, and I can't make out this one. Nor can I make out whatever this. I think that's just the fox's tail. I am such a sucker for courage. Could you show the Bomb on Battlefield one real quick? Yeah, I can pull it up. That's a good reference. Oh no, it's the guy from Courage the Cowardly Dog. I know you won't review it again, but you can see it in general after the stream. Sure. When do you usually stream about liminal space edit? I usually just do these every 4 YouTube videos. So that usually comes out to 3 or 4 weeks because I upload minimum weekly, sometimes twice a week. But here's the Bomb on Battlefield image that Robbie was asking for. Just in case anybody was wondering what Tyler's other image looked like. Yeah, return the slab, exactly. Return the slab, or suffer my curse. And then Eustace is like, what's your offer? Alright. I'm biased. That's the only reason this image gets an approval. You won the way to my heart. Just like cats. Just like food. Although food and image, that wouldn't win me over. It'd have to be IRL. It's a little Shookey secret. The way to my heart is food. Alright, next up we got one by Hickory. Also, the person who sent in the King Ramses image didn't provide a name. They just said King Ramses will forever give me nightmares. So we're just going to call them King Ramsay. Oh, this is a great one. This is... Okay, let me tell you why I like this one. Because it's a great execution of what you can do with a program like... If you don't know, this is Roblox. And this shows you what you can do with it. Not just recreating the environment, but actually using the assets itself to make a new environment. I don't know if they physically built this or if it's part of a game, but it's awesome. It shows you the capability and the creativity you can have. And I like the hand coming at you. It's got a good amount of... It's positioned well enough to have a good amount of motion. It doesn't take up too much of the image, and if you look at it, you're going to look at the big skeleton in the back. You are going to Skeleton Land. Yes. Exactly, Memento Mori. Vibe check. It's also just a cool Roblox environment. I love sandy, deserty environments, and this one seems to have that. And the green flames is pretty cool. You got that Disney villain lime green going. So... Very Lion King-esque. They also removed the guardrails. Not sure. I guess it just kind of does make the image flow a little bit better. Because you don't have to worry about, like, they'd be, like, this much covered up. Possibly. I did see Moon in the chat. Don't know where they went now. Into Brazil we go. Yeah. What the bag of shredded cheese sees at 3 a.m. You're killing me. We shared the same brain cell writing vibe check at the same time. That's a good hand model. Yeah, especially for Roblox. Like, obviously it's not going to be perfect, but for a block game, it's pretty dang good. Thank you, Hickory. Very creative. Very impressed. Next up, we got AQ, actively inactive. I'm sorry if I did anything wrong. I haven't done this before. Oh, wow. There you go. There's a good usage of eyes. So we got kind of this double reflective world. And the world has this green hue to it, or green overtone. And it's grainy as well. And then you have these 4 anomalies. One with an eye that's staring at you. And it says, "You better stop." And then, of course, you have the eyes in the background, alluding towards the fact that either there is a massive creature in the distance or a bunch of floating eyes, equally as terrifying. I'm going to try to 3D print the view edit. That'd be nuts. That was like an entire space diner. Heavy ENA vibes? Really? I don't see it. I really don't. Interesting. I mean, it's different. Feels like I lead up to a boss room. Right. More eyes than a biblical angel. And yeah, they do have that attention to detail. As always, those creatures look like fractals. I think that is a stock model. The creature saying "you'd better stop" is Michael Jordan? Oh, you mean stop it. Get some help. For some reason, it reminds me of Silent Hill. I think it's the colors. I think it's the green. These are cool, though. I don't know what they are. Dark thinks they look like fractals. I wonder if we're going to get an Undertale or a Mori or a Deltarune submission. I haven't seen ENA, but every second I listen to Webcore, I consider it more. It's pretty cool. I definitely recommend checking it out. It's different, weird, indie, so can't go wrong. Oh dang, I just noticed the ceiling is the road. yeah, that's the entire weird aspect. It's kind of this mirror world. Looks like a Doom map. .flow or Yumi Nikki. By the way, do people submit these? I would like to know. Through a submission link. I usually do it on a community post. And I also post it on Discord, and I also post it on Twitter sometimes. So any of those methods. But like I said, every 4 videos I post weekly. Jada Octavius is here. This submission looks almost alien. It has another worldly vibe. Hold on, Jada Octavius. This is the first time I'm seeing you comment on the stream. I see your other one. Well, I'm late to the stream. Just want to say, fantastic work with your image here. One of the best submissions I've ever had, by far. So, shut up. Thank you for your wonderful submission. Let's go ahead and move on. All right, cool. So now we got moons, and like I said, they sent me theirs. So I'm just gonna bring it over. I thought this was just so freaky. I mean, yeah, it speaks for itself, and it can get this just out the gate. And I'll tell you why. For me personally, why I really like this image, despite the fantastic composition, coloring, artwork, and horror aspects of it. It heavily reminds me of the Pink Floyd The Wall album cover of the dude screaming. I can actually pull it up really quickly, and just to compare. And I don't know if Moon was inspired, if they took any inspiration, but, I mean, look at that. And I am a huge fan of that album, so it won me over as soon as I saw it. It's also just, like I said, it's just a well-made image. You did? There you go! There you go. Nitro rating 7 out of 10. Well, we got the official Nitro rating for this image. I just ruined this whole man's career? Getting some golden light vibes from the teeth. The teeth are freaky. There's like one giant one, and then the other ones are misshapen. And also, this is like, just reminds me of like flesh being like pulled or be just like being ripped, and it just looks so gnarly. Your average clown kid. It reminds me of the time when I went to the Mall of America and there was a dark lighting golf area I went golfing at. Sweet. This actually looks like a photo from hell. I agree. This looks like a photo from hell. Did you remember on Discord I left nice messages in the stream competitions? This is pretty awesome. Yeah. Tormaverse, what's up? Good to have you. I am actually so glad that I'm seeing so many people, familiar faces as well, in the chat today, because I didn't think we were going to get much of a turnout, but I mean, I'm seeing so many people. This is what hamburgers see. Yeah, this is awesome. This is an awesome image. Everything about it. It's like multi-layered, and there's depth. Ah, just look at the peel. Ugh. Wonderful. So that's what, 3 images so far with the seal? 4 images. Yeah. Cool. Thank you, Moon. Amazing. I swear, this is honestly, and it might be because I started backwards, but these are some of the best submissions. And I know I say that every time, but these are some of the best submissions. We got one by Lalo Kura, not normally doing their normal style, similar to the last one, something completely different from what I've never seen before. Take a look at this one. Just look at that. It's beautiful. The future, next exit. And then you have this, what do you call it, vaporwave background. And the bridge has been, I don't know the term. I'm just going to say glitch warped. Because you have the monochromatic, not monochromatic, just the red and blue green kind of effect, glitch effect. But I mean, I don't know. Lalo Kura always impresses me because their most recent edits have been so different, and yet it shows their skill as an image editor. And this image is just so different from all the other ones. And I like how the city is glitchy, but the sign present in front of us isn't. Almost like it's a facade. And it's an uncanny feeling. Gotta love the vaporwave. Yeah. More like synthwave. Yeah, synthwave's a better one. Vaporwave is more tealy, brighty, blue. This is definitely a lot more chromatic abbreviation. Thank you. That is the correct term. Thank you, Anxiety Possum. Digi's edit is great as well. We'll get there. I'm glad Digi's here, so we can appreciate their image. I love the people in the chat who are just like, this is Minecraft music, when it's not Minecraft music. Here. Hiwi Siwi. Same motif. We'll have to see when we get to Digi's. Apparently Digi's is synthwave, vaporwave-esque. Classmate friend made this who watches your videos but does not have Discord to submit. I introduced them to your recent stream, and that's why it's about space. And this is by Claude. Or Claude's friend, rather. Ooh. That's actually so funny that we're looking at Lalo Kura's, because their image was the astronaut image, which took place in space, and then literally the next one is this space image. But the lighting is fantastic. And I love the purple they have here. I don't know how they did that. I guess maybe just like a light transparency brush. But it has a bright effect, so I don't know. That's awesome. And it's just a beautiful image as well. Beautiful color grading. It's also simple. So, Nate, what's up? What's going on? Good to have you. Not used to watching a Shookey stream with the sun still up. It's 12:50 a.m. Wow. Shookey, what's your most favorite editor and least favorite editor? My least favorite editor and my most favorite. I don't have either. Looks like it's from a movie. I'm not tired. I'm afraid of sleeping because of ants. I am sorry. I want to visit that bridge in real life. It's something. Thank you, Claude, or Claude's friend. Thank you for showing them my stream. Ooh. So this one was by Tormaverse. All the Yume Nikki fans can get a kick out of it. Looks great. I like the complete hue change here. So instead of yellow, it's red. And then it's like a snowy-esque background, because I assume this is little snow particles. And then you got the Yume Nikki protagonist here. And then there's these hands that are kind of reaching up into the image, and they're real hands too. So it kind of juxtaposes the Yume Nikki character here. Madatsuki? That's their name. Watching Shookey streams at night just adds to the ambiance that radiates from these images. I discovered the chromo filter. Chromatic abbreviation. Understandable, we have a lot of great editors indeed. My hands. I figured. Tormaverse always uses their own assets in the fact that they they'll physically draw something, and then they'll take a picture or scan it, and then they'll actually insert it into their images, which I always find pretty cool. But great job, because the masking on your hands is done really well. Thank you for hosting these competitions. Always gives me something to do. Thank you, Spectrabite, for always contributing and for the $5 dono. Appreciate that, man. If you do end up making a 3D print, keep us posted, because that'd be awesome. Aberration, not abbreviation. Okay, thank you. I like abbreviation better, but I'll call it aberration. See, this is why I can't do it. Aberration. Internet went down. Welcome back. Nope, you did not miss yours yet. At least I don't think so. I reused the sky from a previous submission, just changed the colors. Nothing wrong with that. Aberration, 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 aberration. All right. Next up, we got the cat of many names. Oh, this is kind of freaky. I like the text. It's clever, because obviously the perspective here with the background is warped. Have you tried seeing things from another perspective? Where did they get all these silhouettes from? And I like the balloon cat here. I don't know. It's kind of cute. It's cool though. It reminds me of old Roblox games where it's like slide down a raft. I always wondered why Yume Nikki in other games is sort of associated with Dreamcore and Weirdcore. It's interesting. Definitely. I wonder that as well, actually. Aberration. Starbright Paw. That's me. Hello. Looks like the 70s Levi's jeans trademark commercial. Not familiar. Okay, I'm clipping Shookey just chanting aberration later for no reason. Sounds good, Remy. Appreciate it. But yeah, I like the sparkles in the water as well. I guess there's some up here as well. And then there's this glimmering light. And also the bridge seems to be kind of airbrushed. I could be wrong. Have you tried seeing things from another perspective? Ah, cheeky. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Slide down 999,000 miles for free admin. Yes, exactly. I'm so glad somebody gets it. When somebody gets the references I make, that's when my heart is filled. Obviously, with the other things as well. There's a puppy? Yeah, I see the puppy. Looks like Balloon's face. I'm pretty sure Cat of Many Names definitely drew this. I don't know what else they might have drawn, but they definitely drew this. Why is Nitro mad? Why are you mad? Cat of Many Names, thank you for your submission. Wonderful as always. Creative and unique. And reminiscent of nostalgic Roblox memories. Next we got Dolly Clown. Similar to Tormaverses, instead of using Yume Nikki, however, they used LSD Dream Emulator. And they created this. Which actually kind of reminds me of this one. Because they both have the black square. But this one is obviously... it has a depth. You can actually see here. There's a little thing. Little shaded box. Also, the entire image is filled with bubbles and sparkles, and the background is super trippy. Old Roblox was a different time, I'm telling you. I know. I played it. I've been playing it for 12 years. And that just makes me feel old to say. I don't even... a 12-year commitment. I mean, it's more like 6 because I haven't actually been playing that long. I stopped after, like, middle school-ish. And, of course, I'll hop back on with friends every once in a while, but, like... you know, it's not for me. My eyes are bleeding. Yeah, this is a very heavy image. It's definitely filled to the brim. Kind of reminds me of like a breakcore album cover, or a splitcore album cover. And that's webcore, baby. Thank you, Anxiety Opossum. This one reminds me of classic Roblox Ride in a Box games. Those bubbles are great. Yeah, they add a lot, and they're good. Good transparency. There's no like image tearing, and also there's chromatic aberration, and I like the trees. Oh my, what's up, Apple Juice? Shookey, when are you gonna play Yume Nikki .flow LSD Dream Emulator or even Soup 0.9 since Soup got an update? I tell ya, I have tried multiple times recording LSD Dream Emulator gameplay, and it's just not hitting the marks I want it to. From the gameplay I get, it doesn't hit that level of quality that I feel like I can really present, because I don't want to just have 10 minutes of me walking around. I feel like that's not enough, you know? So as soon as I can figure out how to make it interesting, then you will see it. But no, I have tried many times. Disruptive Imagination. I call this eye death. I'm gonna go blind because of this image. Yeah, let's move on because we've been looking at it for a while. I don't think the chat box is even visible. There's so many colors being tossed around and thrown around. But great work, Dolly Clown. I messed up on the link. Let's see, it should work. Ooh, so this one was submitted by Minty. And it's pretty. It's a pretty one. I'll drag it over here. Excuse me. So what I like about this image is the fact that it's not a silhouette. Rather, it's an actual character. Because that can work too, you know? But wow, I'm amazed. They have their classic noise. They always have this noise overlay so you can kind of see each dot and pixel. LSD Dream Emulator is good, but definitely held back by the time it was created. Precisely that, Anxiety. It's just the fact that, I mean, it's a PS1 game, and I cannot make a PS1 game particularly interesting by itself. I brought Souls home from Home Depot. New third favorite. Ooh, okay. I like how the character isn't exactly in the center of the road, adds a pinch of realism. That's actually a really good point, Digi. And I don't know, there's so much to this image. It's really well done. To the background clouds, to the cityscape that's on a tilt. But then, is the city on a tilt or is the bridge on a tilt? Because the jet is flying downwards and the birds are flying straight. So, I'm shook. I love how the bridge feels incorporated in the image. A lot of the others sort of build around it, but the bridge feels like it makes it part of... But but this image makes it part of itself. Shookey, have you played One Shot? I have not. I like the slow walking signs too. This is a cool image. This is probably the best submission I've ever seen Minty do. Without a doubt. Coops, welcome back. Yeah, yeah. Great work, Minty. I am very impressed that we've made it this far, and just about every single submission has been pretty top-notch. We're about halfway through. No, a little over halfway. So we'll see if the quality remains, and I think it will. Because next up we got our Digi submission, and I know Digi's been waiting quite the while, being here since the beginning. So let me just go ahead and pull it up, and wow. This is like a combination of Lalo, Caruz, and Tyler's, and even the one we're looking at now. I'll go ahead and pull it over. Look at that. So they added a lot. The street lamps were added. They look real. The Rainbow Road, the cityscape, and the lighting. And it's foggy, but you can still see the bright lights of the city, especially like here. It really shows the effect here. So, pretty cool. What city is this? Is this a real city, or is it... I want to say it's like Miami or something. I could be completely wrong. It could also just be a fake city. Sadly, no PewDiePie Shookey, I have a game recommendation. Enter the back rooms. Oh my god, it's perfect. I love it. That's what you think, Spectrabite? You like this one? You use Dubai? Oh, okay. Cool. Kind of has a nostalgic feel to it. This one's your favorite, Ayla? Wait, this actually looks real? No, it does. Digi did a really, really, really good job with this one. In fact, I might even say that this is probably your best work, Digi. I think the street lamps look like part of the image. You wouldn't have even known that they weren't there if it weren't for the fact that we all know what the original image looks like. This deserves a seal of approval. Both of my eyes are going to have a funeral very soon. Are these images a little too bright for you? I guess no one understood that the nobody here reference, LOL. What's your favorite core? Toe core. Yeah, this one does look like Dubai more than I think about it. I don't actually know what the Dubai cityscape looks like, but those buildings are pretty indistinguishable. Which is why I almost thought it was in China or something, because I know China has some very narrow, slender, tall buildings that look similar to this. I don't remember whether it's which city, but think the tallest skyscraper in the world's only 7-star hotel, or one of the only ones. I found the lamppost that Digi used, and it changes a lot in the images. I think the reason the lamppost looks so well done is just because of the lighting and the shadows. This is cool. I just joined the stream. Welcome, Chad Monkey. And Greenlandia, what up? Smirk. Thanks, Digi. Great image. Great image. Next we got Hyperlife. Ooh. Don't go in. Please listen to me. So here we are with a simplistic one. But why the red text? I think this image would be wonderful and so much better. And I'm only harping on it because I think it's such a pretty composed image. with, you know, they went the extra mile of changing the hue. They didn't just change the background, they changed the hue of the bridge as well. But if this, and they added noise, I think. If this was not just red times New Roman and Verdana, this isn't Verdana, but you know what I mean. Like, it's just so, it just takes away from the image. It reminds me that I'm looking at an image, or an edited image. Like, if they had just taken the text and made it stylized to match the green background, then it would be more complete, and it would be composed better. But it's just such a distraction. That being said, like I said, I really think this is a well done image. Imagine driving and seeing this. Okay, something about that deeply darkened and deeply saturated sky is unsettling. I agree. I think it's just so saturated. It has such deep values. Imagine a submission with Comic Sans. We've seen it. We have seen it. He eaten the grass. I would prefer it in red, and if it was more muted and darker. Oh, you would just prefer it if the red text itself was muted and darker. Sure, yeah. Yeah. That would fine. It's not Arial, no. That'd be fine too. Why is it always like, you see this color of the arrow I have? I use this because it gets your attention, and I use it in videos. But it doesn't look good. Like, these are almost the same. I don't think it works in images because it's just so distracting. It's like Gygas from Earthbound. I know. Honestly, Digi had said I would prefer if it was red. They were referring to the text, but honestly, I'm about to take this and just change the hue just to see what it looks like, because I'm kind of curious. Like, I just mess around with the hue for a second. In fact, let's actually just fix it. Look at that. There's the text. So more muted and darker. Doesn't that look immensely better? Also, yeah, exactly what Dark said. If you're gonna use text in an image, you probably want to use the same font. And now I'm just gonna mess around with the image, just cause. All right, so there's red. That's really demonic looking. I mean, obviously this is kind of goofy with the purple. If I was to actually mess around with the image, I would just mask the top part and not the road. But just because I just want to mess around with it a little bit, I'm not gonna do that. And there's like a yellow. I like the yellow as well. It kind of reminds me of the foggy mist doors from Elden Ring before you enter a boss room. And then let's see, what other colors can we pull? There's a blue. Blue looks kind of cool as well. Oh, yeah. Someone was going to say it. So there's a purple. Purple I think looks nice as well. Haven't been in a Shookey stream before. Welcome, Dom and Kim. What software are you using? This is Paint.net. It's a free software you can find online. I think the two different fonts could mean there are two different entities talking. Okay, well that's where you've lost me, Digi. Honestly, the second I hear that, I'm out. I don't know. Cool. This guy kind of looks like a face. Thank you for your submission, Hyperlife. First time I'm seeing that name, I believe. I really don't want to put this on stream, but Funtime Tales always submits, and I appreciate, you know, the fact that they do. So I'll put it up for like 10 seconds, but we're just going to move on, just because, like, why? I don't know. The smalls in the stream can get a kick out of it, I suppose. We didn't have an Undertale one yet so far, so... Alright, next we got one by Shea, and they actually made theirs in Mince Raft. Clever enough. I think I'm actually running out of space with the tabs here. There we go. I like how they put a nether portal at the end. And they actually have the nether kind of breaching through here. And they even kind of set they set the sky to make it dark and whatnot. I can't imagine it was too difficult. Shookey wallpaper? My wallpaper is just this. Took me off guard. That's what I'm saying. Needs shaders? Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with liking it. I feel like it can attract a certain crowd. And that's fine as well, but we're not here for that today. We're here to look at some spooky images. So, has-been hotel fans, when they get dragged to hell, they don't like hell anymore. I decided not to make an Undertale one this time. Okay. So yeah. Funtime Tales has taken up the mantle of Greenlandia and doing the fandom edit. Because we gotta have one of those every stream. The building process of this one is really cool. I see there's Blackstone. And I do like the fact that there's like a mini nether. That's kind of cool. It would be perfect with shaders. You think so, Spectrabite? Thank you, Shaya. Next we got Karan. Don't know if they're still in the stream or not. Okay. Hold on. I have to... it's like Apple locked because they upload their photos through Apple, which is like whatever, but it's like takes me a second. It's a funny image though. Yeah, no, I can't download it because it's like you need an Apple account, but no. So I guess I can just snip it. Alright, here's Karan's edit. Which is like, dude, you could have made a really bomb image edit. You know, like this background is beautiful. But then they just said, you know what, I'm going to make it a Range Rover ad. Which is more power to them. You are here, cool. Oh no, you're fine. I'm just complaining out loud. And it's not you, it's Apple. No, it is funny, yeah. And it's edited pretty well, too. Like, you can see the shadow on the car, because it's like a physical object. I can see this being like an actual car ad. I can see like the car driving on the bridge and it has this background. The new 2020 Range Rover Evoque Land Rover, www.landrover.ie, can drive on a subspace terrain bridge through any type of dimension and get you through all your needs. This is actually more funny than scary. Nothing wrong with that. I would totally believe you if you told me that this was a real ad. Thank you, Karan. Alrighty. Next we got Mr. McGee, not to be confused with CoopsMcGee. CoopsMcGee. This is called yourdad.png. It's pretty cool. I like they enhanced the darkness and they added a figure who's smoking a cigarette, and then the only light in the image is actually the cigarette itself that lights up part of their face, and then you can actually see the smoke coming off the cigarette, and then they have two eyes. Simple, but well done. I honestly thought you pulled up an ad. Karan, there you go. Everyone thinks that your editing is superb because people thought it was a real ad. Watch a car company steal that. Yeah. Jester Sketchbook, that's my dad. Indeed. Indeed it is. Go say hello. They don't seem hostile. He left. Sad. Hey, look, it's my dad that went to get the milk and never came back. Smokey is real. Do not say Smokey 3 times at 3 a.m. on the liminal bridge. Thank you, Coops. Alrighty. We've been waiting. Anxiety opossum. I know you submitted 2. We're gonna go in order because this was actually, I didn't look at many of them, but this is one that I actually did see, and as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to show it on stream. So we'll allow it. Look at that. It's just so funny. I don't know. It's clever. Oh my god, stop. What's this this boss's name? Margaret? Yeah. And it says foul carnished, by the way. I can zoom out a little bit. What part of the UK is this? They are coming to beat you to death. Margaret. Okay, Margaret. Yeah. Which, this boss sucked. Anxiety, you made the image. The castle is edited in well. Yeah, it is. It's just enough, but not overwhelming. Alright, let's pull up their second one. It's more of an actual image. Do you even remember how you got here? Ooh. I like this because it's so shrouded. And I don't know if I'm in an open, rainy area or a closed tunnel. Because part of it looks like it's just open and rainy, because this kind of looks like rain. But then you can see here at the top that it actually curves, and it even curves a little bit here. And then of course there's this, which again I don't know if this is open darkness to continue, or if this entire box here is like some type of device or something, or monolith that's just blocking the path. Very, very spooky. Very freaky. Tunnel. Tunnel? Reminds me of going on road trips in the winter. Looks like your average German highway tunnel. Looks like a tunnel. Okay, so the eye was actually an artifact caused by a flashing light texture. I think it's a POV of you looking into a tunnel but not being in it. Now this tunnel looks more like I'm in Ireland. Okay. Okay, yeah. I'm looking at it on a pretty saturated monitor, but if I look over at the stream monitor, I actually do see more of a tunnel. I like the bright light here too as well. Kind of like you're in a car or something. Great work. Both of them. All right. Next we got introverted extrovert. Some nice Halloween colors. Little cipher there in the middle. I wonder how long it'll take for somebody in chat to crack it, because somebody always does. It's pretty. I like the moon. It's like a little Naruto symbol in the moon or something. No, not Naruto. It's just a little spiral symbol with a star. And there's crows. There's like 6 of them. And it's blurry with the stars. The stars almost don't even look like stars. They look like bugs almost. You know, imagine those are like it's like a locust swarm. That would be freaky. Florida. That joke's been made so many times. It's so great. Kind of looks like something out of an analog horror series. I'm too lazy to find out what it says. BSFZPVXPSUITBWJOH question mark. $10 million fireflies. Ugh. I really like the colors though. I know I already said that, but it might be my favorite part. Oh no, Shookey's mic got cut for a small amount of time. Oh yeah, I was just down in my drink. Not that I have the skill set to anyways. Looks like a beach at night. Thank you. Introverted extrovert. Whoa. Next we got floats. It's pretty grim. It's pretty grim. I definitely was not expecting float. Made this on my phone. Wow. I'm impressed, I won't lie. Because this is just pretty graphic. Could have used some shading. That's what Digi says. This is fine. What up, Float? You alright? You alright, Float? Something you're not telling us? POV, you were in hell. What up, Ludo? Actually, Ludo, we've already seen that with this image. If you wanna know what hell looks like. I mean, yeah, no, I mean, for a phone edit, how did they do this part on the phone, and this part? OMG, Float, this is so messed up. You are banned, banned, banned. The sky looks like a John Martin painting. I can't wait to see y'all to see mine. This actually kind of strikes a chord with me because I remember seeing those same cloud transformations the day one of my grandfathers died. Rest in peace. I would have the best idea for an image 5 minutes after I submit this one. Blocked, reported, and upvoted. Thank you, Float. Oh my god, stop. Great submission. Great first submission. If it is true you did it on a phone, I don't know how. Decoded the saying. Spectrabite's got us. Says, are you worth saving? So, that's what this says right here, if you can believe it. Which I do, because Spectrabite is usually the one to crack these. Would you mind telling us how you went about figuring that out, Spectrabite? And we'll go ahead and move on to the next, sent in by Cartoon Anomaly. Inspired by Inside, Gemini Home Entertainment, and The Backrooms, Kane Pixels version. And here we are. I like this creature here. I think that's cool. And then these lights, I've actually seen them in a different image. And then it looks like there's a little open part here for some reason. Maybe to look at the giant moon. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot in this one. R.I.P. Wario. Is that an apple in the background? Not an apple. SCP-106's victim. That's accurate. Yeah, kind of looks like SCP-106, or like the goop, the residue left behind by them. Yeah, it's cool. Could have just been one of these elements, and it would have been a good image, but there's 3 different aspects. What up, Jew? How's it going? We got almost everybody here. I like the moon, honestly. That guy doesn't look well. Looks very blurred. 106 goop. Thank you, Cartoon Anomaly. Okay, next we got Greenlandias, and they're actually here. So, oh, cute. Quite a tonal change. Cool. It's not Undertale like they said. Still a video game. Like it. I like Kirby. Being chilling. Did they extend the length of the bridge? I might have missed that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why this part must be here. Yeah, the bridge does kind of look extended. I mean, let me compare it to like... Okay, well. Yeah, you can kind of see it here with this one. And then like that. Definitely looks like a lot longer. I like the atmosphere this image gives. I don't know what's causing it. The moon, the dead body, the infinite road. Kerbus. How are you feeling, Shookster? Feeling pretty well. Thank you for asking. How are you? Back? Just took a phone call. Welcome back. Dark, good to have you back. Kirby. Are you sure it's not Undertale? Does Kirby have one blue eye? No horrors beyond human imagination here. Unless you consider Kirby to be a horror beyond human imagination. Thank you, Digi. Very, very funny. Okay. Next we got Holy Order of Pasta. It's a pretty image. Sansby. It was a Vig N Nere cipher with B as the cipher key to get Are You Worth Saving? How long have you been here, Ludo? Excited to see what's next. This is what happened before Vinicom has his image. So you're saying we go from this one to this one? Kirby touches the star and it just unleashes Lean Land. Butte. Can't tell if that is a tsunami. I don't know. There's some cool looking cloud effects though. Gray, purple, orange, blue. And then it's 1:1 aspect ratio, so if you want to make it an album cover. You just joined? Oh, okay. Is the soil meant to be the cross section of the road? I suppose it's supposed to be like the end of the bridge. And then this is like the cracks. Okay. Wow. Tumblr page. So this is by Michi, and they say, tell me you play too much Half-Life without telling me you play too much Half-Life. For real though, I'm proud of this edit. And you have every right to feel proud of this edit because this is awesome. What is not the Resonance Cascade, that's what started Half-Life, right? That was when Gordon pushed the cart into the thing. But this is Half-Life, like the ending of episode 2 or something. That's so cool. I know we're never going to get Half-Life 3, especially because we have, you know, the script leaked. And, like, I don't know. I've kind of lost hope. But, this is what I'd imagine the first thing you'd see booting up the game. And this is awesome. Solo says, holy shit, Half-Life 3 release date revealed. Yeah. Counting down the days till December 31st, 2023. Because, you know, you got that 3, and that just confirms it. Wow, holy. We should play Sven co-op together. Very well edited. Great job, Michi. Combine Super Portal. Album, End of the Road. Valve are definitely working on Half-Life 3, by the way. The ending of Alex makes no sense otherwise. Ooh, thank you for not actually telling me the ending, but also telling me that's the ending, because I haven't finished it. But that's actually super intriguing. I'm gonna have to beat the game, I guess. That's all I'm hearing from that, Solo. So thank you. I'm a sucker for Half-Life stuff. This is genuinely amazing. I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Let's go and move on, though. Thank you, Michi. So we got James. I just made a spooky tentacle demon hatching out of the ground, and you have a view on its horrors unleashed. You can see it better in full screen, kind of dark. Ooh, it is a bit dark, but I think on the stream it comes up well. Andromeda Galaxy is colliding with the Milky Way. Yo, it's mine now. Are you James, Memento Mori? Shookey, how do you find the liminal space images for these competitions? For this go-around, I took an image that CoopsMcGee sent in the liminal space text channel. For the last image, I actually took that one myself. For the one before that, Moon and I found it, just kind of trolling around the internet. And then I think the one before that, I don't actually remember what it is. I don't know. It'll just be either an image I take or an image somebody else submits. I remember Cyber Police sent in an image once. Actually, yes, yeah. I think Cyber Police actually was the one that did that image. The view. Kraken. Turn your brightness up. Oh no, Squidward has gone nuts. I will eat this creature. We got any calamari fans? Or squid or octopus fans? I hate the gameplay of Half-Life Alyx because I played Boneworks. Oh yeah, I heard they're pretty similar. I mean, I know they're both VR shooter games. Getting like 3 gray pixels. It's really well done, but you don't do Dreamcore or Weirdcore editing anymore? Me? I haven't in a while. I mean, I have, but not for YouTube. I just kind of do it for fun. But no, I haven't done like a video or anything or a stream. I try to not do as many streams. But if I were to do more streams, then you'd probably see a lot more editing and whatnot. Thank you, Dark. Appreciate that one. Can we submit suggestions for stream comps? Suggestions? Hi. Hello, AwesomeBug93. Okay. That was what Coops sent me. Cool. Thanks, Coops. Ah, Ludo. I'm so happy you sent in an image because they're always really unique. And this one is kind of, I don't know, it looks like a light bright. It looks like I'm warping into hyperdrive. It looks like I just downed a packet of Skittles and didn't think twice. Alright, that's fine. Don't worry, I love your streams. Thanks, Crunchy Fox. Yeah, what Coop said, it is just random majority of the time. This music, Ludo, actually matches your image, I feel like. That, like, hyper travel. What it looks like after eating all the Flintstone gummies. This is what your cat sees at 3 a.m. when they have the zoomies. POV, you ate the funny Tic Tac. 2015 music video would be like, when you get up a little too fast. Alright, Ludo. The fans are dying to know, and when I say the fans, I mean me. If you're willing to share how you went about making a trippy image like this. This one was supposed to create the image that the road was going down, like you were falling. Okay, I can kind of see that with the perspective. How it's centered here, and then the buildings are kind of, not buildings, but whatever these things are, kind of warped in a way where it goes like that. You can kind of follow my mouse. Looks like one could actually hang this in some art gallery. Wow. It's so surreal. Christmas. Very colorful. For me, it's when I get up too fast, the gray static around my eyes, I can only see around the center of my eyes. Yeah. Get that iron deficiency. Thank you, Ludo. Next we got Unfunny Marshmallow. And I gotta do a snipping tool for this one. Actually, I think I can actually just pull it up in Discord because I saw it earlier. Oh, what? What? Nitro has one, but they didn't submit it properly, but it's okay. But here's Nitro's. Just because I saw it scrolling up. Who was I grabbing? Oh yeah, Unfunny Marshmallow. And they said anime girl is terrified. Hold on. Oh no, my Brave wallet has been leaked. You're gonna steal my Brave coins. Hey Shookey, how many more submissions are there? I have to go to sleep soon. Technically one after this, because all the other ones didn't work. But after that, I'm gonna go through and see if I can figure it out. But this is technically the second to last. So I took a bunch of models of buildings, cloned them a bunch of times, made them all sorts of colors, rendered them, added out the background, and did a bunch of blur distortion effects. Wow! Well, I could tell they were buildings. Kinda. Break me a piece of that car, cat. Chris, what's up? Skeleton vibing. I like the guardrail at the end. It's a cool effect. Squid Game! Yo, we got all the mods. Look at that. Look at those wrenches. Look at these wrenches right here. Thank you, Unfunny Marshmallow. Small critique. I would say change the brightness and contrast on the tentacles to make them fit in the image better. Besides that, the image overall looks cool. I think the lighting is done well with the background. So, great job. Greato. All right. Before we look at our last one, let me read out the people who whose images I couldn't get. So we got Nitros, we got Minties, we got all these. Tygo Noons. I couldn't do yours because it was a drive file and it said I did not have access to it. Eli Dreyfus. I couldn't find yours either. Alex the Idiot. You just kind of put in a bunch of random letters, so I didn't really have anything there. And then there's a couple that I'll try to find in Discord, and if I can't find them, then we'll leave it at that. But here's our last image, technically, by No Way to Go. Oh, I was not expecting it to be of quality, considering it was the first submission. But wow, take a look at this beauty. That's some Half-Life vibes right there, with a little, like, it's not a Combine airship, but it kind of looks like one. It kind of reminds me of one. It's cool. It's cool. Let's see. We're not done. We say that to the end, Evans. Don't worry. This is the first one on the document. I know there's some people who don't do the document at all. They just submit to the Discord. So, but yeah. I think it's just really, really pretty and well edited and composed well. It's the Phantom from Minecraft. Fidget spinner in real life. Looks weirdly real. I know. Yeah, the colors are really good. That's what really makes it look real, I think, is that sunset or sunrise. No Way to Go. No Way to Go. Way to go. All right, so let me see. We got 3 images that I have to find. Greenlandia made a second part to their image. That's kind of funny. Just continuing the Kirby thing. All right, this is the one by Balcom. I couldn't find it, or they didn't submit it on the form, but they submitted it in Discord. So there's that. And then this was sent in by Ivy Flag. Oops, I forgot to copy it. And then oh God, Float. Why? Your second submission? Jeez. All right, here's our last one before we hop into the game. And it's by Brandon Amiel. And they have a little paragraph thing. So I'll read it out and then I'll pull up the image. So it says, "And then I saw it, the clean sky suddenly with dark clouds, darker and even darker, an endless void above the earth, a bottomless abyss below the ground. And then from the fumes and disguise of a storm cloud appeared, glowing eyes with the unbearable stare and mouths with no fixed place, the eyes that lurk around the world and the mouths of the soundless voices. The voices in the air that degenerate our actions." And here's the image. I think this is a great one. Actually, we have Naaf. They actually have been in the stream the entire time. I'd feel bad if I didn't show theirs, so I'll pull theirs up really quickly as well. Yeah, there you go. What do y'all think of this one, though? I'm curious to see what y'all think. It's very, very similar to some of the other ones we've seen. I know you said it's a spoiler, but like, dang! It was surprising. Did you see the YouTube link I attached? Yeah, the SCP sound effects. I played it on stream a bit earlier. Similar to the Firefly one. Copper wire. Yeah, no, this is a great one. That's why I wanted to see what you all have to say. Basil, basil, basil. Pull up yours. There you go. They said I 3D modeled the road so I could put stuff on it to make the light from the car interactive. Wow. End of my route. That's awesome. Must have spent a long time. We got one more actually as well. What was their name? Like Cyphus? Cyungus. Cyungus Poor 1916. And it's a GIF. I don't have anybody in this Discord name that. I'm doing from, and it's just not coming up. That's a shame. Oh no, here it is. Oh, well. Here's the image. Kind of cool. Inciting incident, 2009. Oh, it's a GIF, that's right. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Okay, that was pretty cool. At first I was a little underwhelmed. I was just like, okay, just an eye, but I forgot it was a GIF. Cool. And then here's this. I like this image. It looks very real, and I like that it has a kind of a film effect. This is a good one. This is a good one. These last ones have been all pretty great. Very impressed. This is very Mandela catalog. Alrighty. Better than most analog horror. These submissions are great. Yeah, I have to say, I know I say it every time, and I know I say it every time, and I know it's cliche, but you all just improve every stream, and this just shows it. I mean, the quality of these submissions. These are all high quality photos. Like, I could click on any of them and you would see just a rich piece. And I just think that really shows yours all talent. And I'm very amazed and impressed. For something so simple, everyone came up with like a unique idea. So, great work, everybody. I like this one. This one was great. Simple. Nitro. Thank you for putting this all together. I feel very happy. We're almost in. Yvonne's world. This is such a good one. It's so great that you encourage people to be creative. I mean, I'm impressed, genuinely. I mean, like even float here. There's creativity even if it is like a dark photo and whatnot, it still shows that they came up with the idea and they executed the concept, and it's composed in one tone color, this like monochrome. So honestly, it was really fun going through this stream and seeing everyone's submissions. You've encouraged me to do more of these competitions. Please do, Octavius. Your submission was like straight red lightning. All right. Oh, first person. All right, what do we got here? So we got this wall. You can sprint. Press shift. Press left shift. Okay, that's good. You can't jump off the edge. Ooh, hello. It's kind of cool. Oh, I fell. Oh, I'm alive. My submission is my desktop wallpaper now, and I barely ever change it. Let me reset. $154. Could you please give a link? Yeah. I forgot. My apologies. I'll put it in the chat. If y'all want to join. It's moving so quickly. I didn't have time to pin it. Clipped into the front rooms. The 3.0 appears from the mist. Jonte Bonte. How long is this? I shockingly did a little bit of coding in this one. LOL. And here's the end, folks. Oh, tragic. From one blocked off side to the other. It's full. Well. Alrighty. No, upgrading Roblox. Hey, Shookey. What up, Votex? In-game and stream. Alright. Sorry, Coops. Alrighty. Any last-minute submissions? Here's one. Kind of reminds me of Tyler's edits. How they just retextured the entire thing. I'm alone in my server. All right. Well, truthfully, I don't have anything left, which is kind of surprising because this was a little under 50 submissions. So I thought it would have taken us a little bit longer, but there's no point in dragging out the stream. I've already taken a lot of your time, and I appreciate you all being here, and I appreciate you all submitting images. So until next time. I'll see you in another 3 weeks, 4 weeks roughly. But I hope 2022 has been going great for everybody so far, and hope to see y'all again in the next video when I compile this and turn it into a video. Yeah. Catch y'all later. as always, thank you for watching, and take care.